Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Good day viewers, welcome back to our math class. In this tutorial, we have to determine the convergence of the given series, whereby we have this using ratio test. The condition states that we should use ratio test. Now we should recall that ratio test is same thing as the limit as n approach infinity, the absolute of an plus 1 over an. If this is less than 1, the series is said to what? Converge. And if it's greater than 1, the series is said to what? Diverge. Now, an is same thing as into the bracket of minus 3 raised to the power of n over n, then 7 raised to the power of n plus 1. Whereby my an plus 1. Whenever I see n in this, I have to replace by what? N plus 1, which is same thing as minus 3 n plus 1 over this is my n, replaced by what? N plus 1, then 7. This is where I have 7 n plus 1. So replace n by what? N plus 1. I have n plus 1, then plus what? Plus 1. This is now what? N plus 2. Good. So the next thing is that we limit as n approach infinity, the absolute of an plus 1 over an. This is equal to the limit as my n approach infinity. What's our an plus 1? My an plus 1 is same thing as into the bracket of minus 3 raised to n plus 1 over n plus 1, 7 to the power of n plus 2. Then divide by an. Then the an is into the bracket of 3 raised to the power of n all over n. Then I have 7 to the power of n plus 1. So everything over here is equal to the limit as n approach infinity. I have minus 3 n plus 1 over n plus 1, then 7 n plus 2 times, so this is going to reciprocate. I'm going to have n 7 to the power of n plus 1 over minus 3 raised to the power of n. If you can recall that from our law of indices, whenever you have a raised to the power of x plus y, this is same thing as a x times a raised to the power of y from the law of what? Indices. So this is equal to the limit as n approach infinity. This can be written as into the bracket of minus 3 raised to the power of n times minus 3 raised to the power of 1 all over n plus 1, then 7 to the power of n times 7 to the power of 2 by using the law of indices to put this down. Then times, I have my n, then 7 raised to the power of n times what? 7 raised to the power of 1 all over minus 3 into the power of what? N. So as you can see, this guy hit this guy. This guy cancel this guy. So 7 here 1, 7 here is going to be what? 1. So from here, I'm going to have the limit as n approach infinity of the absolute. What do we have here? We have minus 3 times what? N over, I have 7 is meaning 1 7 here and what? N plus 1. So 7 into the bracket what? N plus 1 to the bracket. This is same thing as the limit as n approach infinity. Whenever you have negative number inside this absolute, it's going to turn to what? Positive. So I have 3 over 7 of n all over n plus 1. This is what you have. So from here, I can factor out this, my constant, which is same thing as 3 over 7, the limit as n approach infinity, the absolute of n over n plus 1. By applying my limit to this n over n plus 1, it's going to give me what? 1. So I have 3 over 7 times 1. And 3 over 7 times 1 is equal to what? 3 over 7, which is less than 1. Since 3 over 7 is less than 1, so the series is set to what? To converge. So therefore, this our given series converge to what? 3 over 7. So as you can see all the steps now, we move from this stage to this one, final stage. So our conclusion is that what? The series converge to 3 over 7. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel for more exciting videos. And don't forget that this question is for undergraduate students and postgraduate students. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.